It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
From the 33, here's 2nd down at 7. Play action, now it's Daniels. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a 1st down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now Daniels. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
York able to send this one through. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Purdy. It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 19-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Purdy. Flush to his right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Let's go now. Check go.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing now is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Off the RPO, he completes it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Off the play fake, Daniels. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there? Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they're able to
to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Purdy now to throw. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 46 yards. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chance.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try to put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
York able to send this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one. I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
18, Pioneer.
Purdy from the gun. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. 79 Bronco.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
70 Lion. Viking 18.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy off the play fake. Forced out to his left. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are able to widen their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Ball on the 39. Here's second down in the yard. Daniels looking to throw. He's got this one to Hutchinson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Play action, now it's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Running left is Walker, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all results there.
Now Daniels. Walker with a grab, left side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing now is Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And the slot man goes in motion left. Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and a couple. Here's Daniels. This pass finds McCaffrey going across the middle.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To throw is Daniels.
Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired again.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
19 Tiger, 18 Raptor, 18 Rams.
Purdy. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Commanders 19.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Here's Purdy.
Flushed out right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing here, Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
2nd and 9 now. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 15. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? and that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Purdy now to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
He sets to fire deep. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. 52 yards.
And the Niners are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Throw left side complete. That's Walker. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And his throw here's incomplete.
tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. McCaffrey on the counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Come on, set.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Go.
Now Purdy. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. And he will get into the end zone to bunt the lead up to 3 scores. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6... they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Now he's free at the 35 and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task, but that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Let's go.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To the air goes Daniels. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Collins able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
What's up, buddy? Oh.
You gonna tell me the Rzsl not dripping?
What?
You gonna tell me the Rzsl is not dripping?
The Rzsl?
That boy
Oh,
dripping.
shit, okay.
Matt's hating.
I never fucked with those shoes though, TBH.
Dude, they just go hard with that fit. Matt's
Sorry.
hating.
I remember a kid who had those shoes in high school. It's not it.
Nah,
IMO.
I could never rock 'em.
IMO? This man? This is man. BTA right now, that's all. Just a little BTA.
BTN.
Ethan. In red zone.
Not fucking B-Mac, I'll tell you that much. God damn.
Buddy, I told you this team is not ready. I tried telling you. Like, the offense, I can make work. Like, those dudes they're not obviously not good overalls, but I can make them work. It's the fucking speed on the defense. Like, all my DBs are like 86. My safeties are 86 speed, and my corners, like, I'll be lucky if they have 90. There's nothing I can do about that. Like, who am I supposed to guard?
So, okay, so you brought in a full class, right?
Yeah. We have boys coming in, for sure.
Are
Or men.
you playing anybody? Or did you go full redshirt?
No, I'm playing a lot of my freshmen. Well, mostly on offense, I'm playing freshmen. Defense, not really.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
God damn, what the hell is this? So is this man to man? But is he manned up or is it? Surely it's him. The boys are home, baby. Cowing, McLaughlin. Who was the other guy?
Seek help. Seek help.
Devo's back. Back in the building. All my dogs.
Fucking cow. Actually, yeah, I was looking for, a budget beast tight end. I'm like, I'm not looking at the names. I'm just looking at the stats, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could probably go for this guy. And it was fucking McLaughlin or whatever fuck his name is. It's like, oh, on to the next one.
Literally goat. What's the play call? This is kind of hot. Clear out route with the zig.
Oh, I'm cooked anyway. I'm not gonna make the playoff. Trying to figure out who would be better for me to win, Tulane or Missouri.
Are they playing right now, right? Or soon?
Yeah, it's 7-10. Our Stacy could tie it before half. He could also take the lead, but he's at the 25.
Yeah. Bro, this shit is 50-19.
Sheesh.
He's still calling timeouts though.
They're about to find your ass.
He called timeouts. What am I supposed to do? I gotta score.
Yup, classic excuse.
Damn, what a hit stick, Juan. Okay, what's like the bait or the empty?
10-10 at halftime.
It's not bad. So our Stacy just plays him like pretty solid, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess so. We'll
I thought
see.
they were kind of just
I don't wanna
trolling like
jinx
last
him.
time, like playing him up
I
a
don't
little
know how.
bit.
Yeah, I don't know how he has trouble with our Stacy. That shit was free.
Damn, I should have wore all black. Would have been heat. Shit! So,
Good evening. Oh my god. What are they doing? It's like, yeah, just mismanaging. I mean, that's what pissed me off, and I was like, okay, if you don't want him to sign these guys, let me go look at your team. 69 overall wide receiver 3, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna draft a guy. And it's like, bro,
so I will say something that Red Zone does is that if you do like those like small ass deals, you can only offer 1 year. That way, it's kind of like a prove it deal type situation.
Oh, I'm looking at it again. It's pissing me off. Dude, I don't know, he has no money somehow. When Trevor is only making like 47 this year. Like it jumps way up next year. He's got BTJ making money. Egbuka's still in a rookie deal. Because I'm like, I yes, I'm crashing out because I'm like, surely you could have signed these guys, right? Like, there were so many budget deals out there. He has one. He has one tight end, and then I'm like, oh okay. He he posted, or somebody posted BB, and I was like, oh yeah, you probably could have got him, right? He has one guard on his whole roster, and he's 61 overall.
Wow. What a guy.
He has, yeah, one guard. He has one left tackle. He has one center.
Damn.
Damn it, R. Stacy pick.
Not as a guy who's running the league. As a member, yeah, for sure.
He paid, he paid this. Um, he's a 3-4. He has one end. I don't fucking know what it is. I advanced into stage 3, and then did the 3 evals in that too. So. Dude, that's annoying. The Saints didn't spend any other money. The Titans did, but not the Saints.
I thought to juice the Saints. I juiced the commies a little bit. I gave.
Yeah, he has 39 players and 2 million. He's not gonna be able to fill a roster.
Jags?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only has 6 picks as well. This DT, he's a 90 overall, but no, no abilities. He's making